Amazon. Hey girl. Hello Gemini, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading. Now if you are interested in hearing about love, I do love general readings as well. I'll put a link to it up here. I do those every single week, and if love comes up in this reading, I always will talk about it, but that leads me to what I'm going to be saying next. Rely on your intuition. I may be using the example in receiving these messages in terms of a love relationship, right? But for you and your situation, it may be pertaining to work. You know your situation better than I ever could, right? Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it, right? Hello, Aquarius. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your general weekly reading for this week. Now, I also do love in specific each week as well, which I'll put a link up to over here if that interests you. We get into love in this one, we get into love, but I don't try to focus in on that for these type of readings, but rely on your intuition though. Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, right? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I may be speaking in the situation in terms of a relationship, but for you, it may be in terms of some type of business thing, right? You know your situation better than I ever could. So we're going to be doing 3 rows for you. I'll pull clarifiers as I see necessary, Aquarius, but we're going to just jump into this reading. Also, if you do enjoy this type of my reading style and you find this reading to be of resonance at all, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know which card called out to you the most and how it gave you your aha moment if you do get one. And if you do get one, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe because it does help out my channel a lot. But yeah, let's just get into your reading now, Aquarius. We have Page of Air, 5 of Water, and then 10 of Fire for you for your first row. So you guys are, dare I say, going through some type of confrontation, I feel. Because with this Page of Air coming in, I feel like there's some type of you kind of taking a stand for yourself or just some type of stand being said. It feels as if someone is, how do I say this? It just feels like confronting, like there's some type of energy being confronted towards you. Doesn't mean like a literal person confronting you. It could just be like a situation boiling up and becoming present in your life. But yeah, it just feels like something has recently happened or has just recently happened for you, Gemini. We have 5 of Water, things not turning out in the way that you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So there is definitely a situation that happened to you recently. Could be pertaining to work of some sort. 10 of Fire is your 3rd card. I just feel like it is just, whatever it is, it's giving you a lot of stress, I feel. So let's get into this. Let's get into some clarifiers for this. For your Page of Air clarifiers, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there definitely is some type of friction going on here, Aquarius. I don't know if you are the one that's starting it, sort of thing, or if you're the one just trying to avoid this and just kind of frustrated with that you're dealing with this in the first place, right? These clarifiers on Page of Air is letting me know where it's like, this could actually just be you, where it's just like you're trying to find your balance. You're trying to just do your own thing, but like this Knight of Swords rather, comes in and it's just like, what the heck are you doing? Like they come in trying to coming cross, I feel like there's some type of energy just coming out of seemingly nowhere while you're trying to find your balance and just do your thing, right? I feel like that's 2020 in a nutshell, isn't it, you guys? But the thing is, I don't feel like it's inherently bad, you know? I don't feel like it's inherently bad. I just feel like it just is so unexpected for you. Because I'm not seeing any other negative cards that would forewarn anything, Aquarius. Because with the 5 of Water, that's saying crying over spilled milk, so you're not seeing the opportunity in the situation, the purpose in this confrontation, the whatever this engagement is and however it is. It's overwhelming, yes, but I feel like if you look into it a little bit, this could be the beginning of something that's extremely fulfilling for you. So let's go into a storyline here so it makes a little bit more sense. If you're in the active parts or trying to have a dance career, but it just hasn't seemingly worked out for you until this point, you just don't know what it is that you've been doing that's wrong. You run into somebody that is interested in you. It doesn't have to be romantic, but in this analogy, I'll just say that. But it's the energy of someone is interested in you and without you knowing like what it is that they do, they just like ask you out on a date and you're just like, I don't really want to do this, but it's like, it was just like the situation is weird, right? And so you go on this date and you find out this person actually owns like a dance studio and is able to really help you out in this type of way. But like until that point, like you weren't really looking forward to this date. You weren't, you know, it kind of like was stressing you out. You're just like, what the heck is this? But it's like with the spread, it's letting me know, it's like, if you choose not to just like overthink this situation, now obviously it's not going to be glamorous for everybody where you just like go out on a date and someone changes your career path, right? Or like opens up your career path. This could be in terms of just like a bump on the road, or where it's just like, maybe for some people, like, because I do feel like a confrontation, maybe some people were fired from their job, or maybe there's some type of friction going on at work or something, or with a family member. I feel like there's something that you can make out of this. Ace of coins coming in as well. Like this really could be the opportunity for you to get something new started, opening up a new conversation with something, right? This could even be, if it's in terms of like a situation you're currently dealing with, this friction that's happening, this opens up the communication channels for you to actually do something and communicate something that's like bothering you in this connection, that you, so that way you can actually have a thriving connection again. 3 of Cups, right? I feel like there is some value to this. It just like, it sucks right now dealing with it. Page of Swords. Yeah, you don't want to be dealing with this. Like you're kind of putting your feet in the ground. Chariot card in reverse, and it's just like it's just one of those things. I just feel like you just don't, like, I keep hearing it's like, I don't have time for this, right? I keep hearing that. It's like, you don't have time for this, and it's like, okay, like, if you don't want to grab up at this opportunity, that's fine. If you don't want to make the most of this, that's fine. Can't make you, but I can let you know of like something that you're potentially missing, right? Let's get into your second row. We have the Lovers card coming in. So it's like, this is like something big, like, I don't know, there's something big coming here. There's something nice is being presented to you. It just may not seem like it's a blessing to you, and I feel like it's just this frustrating you. It's just like, I don't know, there's almost like this like repelling energy towards like this opportunity that's being presented towards you, with this 4 of Pentacles being inverted for you. Judgment card, like, is your ego getting in the way? That card's like coming in, and where it kind of like throws me for a loop, is being like, because I feel like that's like the block here. So let's break into this energy. Let's get some clarifiers. Now we have the Justice card coming in as the clarifier, back of the deck energy, as well as these 3 cards that came out. Now get ready for some numerology. We have 9, 4, and then 1 for you, Aquarius, in terms of numerology. Now I pulled Queen of Water, the Sun card, the Hermit card, and the Release card in this process. I feel like you're being asked to, this is telling me such a storyline of someone that needs to open their heart up. This is unintentionally turning into like a love reading just because of how this is panning out. But again, I still stand strongly by like this easily could be pertaining to like an opportunity of like work. It just is talking about an opportunity regardless. And it's like, you know, I feel like you need to open your heart, get out of this hermit phase that you have going on right now, Aquarius. Stop trying to avoid people. You know, it's like such a cliche for everyone to say, oh, I don't even like people. It's like, no one really truly likes people. Like, unless you're comfortable with people, no one truly likes people, right? You know, we all like to keep to ourselves, but it takes more effort to keep, like, to be out there, to make connections, to get to know people. It takes more work, but it's more rewarding. So you need to open your heart up to this possibility of making connections with people, or making, like, different job opportunities. I feel like you need to release, have like a sense of release of like whatever is holding you back in terms of taking up in terms of this engagement. Like, I feel like you're holding yourself back from jumping in on some type of opportunity of some sort just because there's some type of either insecurity or what have you. So we have 6 of Cups coming in as the energy, as the clarifier for the 4 of Pentacles. This is very much so looking in the past energy. So are you romanticizing the past in some type of way? Are you referencing the past and how past results were, Aquarius? And that's why you're just like, oh, I know how the story ends. I can't trust people, right? The Unity card, Archangel Sandalphon coming forward, as well as the Page of Fire. This is coming in letting me know that it's like you can't be referencing like your past situations in terms of how you think things will pan out in the now, because it just feels almost as if you're referencing something from your past into the now, and that's why you're stopping yourself from doing a decision in the now. It's like you feel like you know something, you feel like you healed something, but I feel like you almost haven't. I really do feel like you haven't healed something fully yet. And that's kind of where I kind of get the question of the ego coming in with the Judgment card, right? Let's get into this. So we have the Nine of Air. So I do kind of feel like this is the situation of where it's like, if you're questioning your intuition on something, I kind of want to suggest to you guys grounding a little bit. Knight of Air coming in as well. You guys need to ground a little bit. I feel like you're in your head so much recently, and I feel like it's because you're in your head, Aquarius, that's like self-sabotage is going on in this situation in some type of way that you may not be aware of it. And when I say ego, that's not me saying that when I say ego, I'm not saying that you think you're better than this person or better than this situation or anything like that. Ego is just like convincing yourself of like a narrative. The way that I'm speaking of it in this situation is just like convincing yourself of a narrative because you feel like you know this situation, you feel like you know these people. Like, it's just, ego just is so much more than like what the surface level of like feeling better than someone. It goes so much deeper. So Queen of Fire, Two of Fire. There's a push for you to push yourself out there, stretch your wings and fly with the Wheel of Fortune card as well. But you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your intuition, High Priestess inverted to you. And you need to own this full energy. I feel like you need to own this full energy more and be willing to take more of a risk. You're not much of a risk taker right now, Aquarius. I feel like you used to be, though. So what happened? What, like, slowed down your hustle? What made you not feel so sure of yourself anymore from before? It's like after you fell off that horse, now that you got back on that horse, there's like a level of insecurity that's there now, a level of fear. So let's get into your last row. This is the row that you need to be working on this week. King of Swords inverted, King of Discs inverted, Knave of Cups inverted. All right, Aquarius, this is so much of an energy where it's just like self-doubt. You are your harshest critic right now, Aquarius. Be a lot easier on yourself. Be willing to honor yourself, pamper yourself this week. You know, have a nicer relationship with yourself this week, because your mindset's literally everything this week in terms of how things will pan out, in terms of how opportunities present themselves. It's entirely reliant on your mindset, but I know you can overcome this easily. You have so much energy just waiting to uplift you once you are ready to take that leap of faith and release past baggage. I love you so much, Aquarius. I know you'll be able to figure this out. Again, remember to give me a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this reading. Until next time, though, I love you so much. Bye.